Come, you're on live.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're going with Unit 4, Activity 4.3, Mission Mass. If we start the mission mass, then we carry some things like oxygen tank, satellite transmitter, water purifier, extra food, and mapping device. First of all,
Unfortunately, you people are just stick on to the requirements. What actually mean in that activity? What is the title?
mission mass.
Mission Mars. So if you want to survive there, what are the conditions made you to leave this planet and to get survive on the other planet? And that logical connection, with that logical connection, you have to initiate your discussion. And later, in the secondary, you can go with the requirements, what are the necessary things to carry along with you. First, what made you to take up the decision to leave one planet to the other planet? Is it possible? Really impossible. When you're talking about the impossible things, you need to create some sagacity like what are the possible things and start with that logical connection. Hmm.
Yes. What happens if plants, all the plants are there?
Look at each other.
What
It's a
happens if
discussion.
there's no oxygen or nothing left on our planet Earth? So, if we got a chance and we left to Mars for the survival, what will we do? And what will carry?
Oxygen tank is very important. We breathe. Oxygen tank helps in no breathable places and it helps in emergency situations.
Yes.
Along with water is also equally important. So we carry water purifier. It removes dust and chemicals.
Where you carry?
Uh,
Is she mentioned the planet name?
On the mass and it prevents.
Why you
Only
suddenly
water
get
and
into the
oxygen.
confirmation, Nana? That is mass. Have you mentioned the word mass?
Yes.
Um,
If we got a
how
chance
can
to
you
go.
curate the statement? Come again once. I
If
missed the
we had
point.
a chance while leaving Earth, if we had a chance to go to Mars, what can we go? What can we carry there?
Okay.
Water purifier we carry and it helps to prevent the chemicals and dirts and it gives the purified water.
Yes, but do you think only oxygen and water is enough for the survival?
Yeah, also important transmitter.
Yes.
It gives signals. It gives signals to.
How can you confirm that water is available there? You're talking about the water purifier. So water is in existence, then it gets purified. How do you know is the on the mass is water available? Directly you jump into the conclusion. Are you did you get the point what you're actually missing? The connection is missing. Come continue with that.
So in case if any kind of rains like acid rains or anything will occur there, we'll try to change it with our technology or with our knowledge. We'll try to obtain water from it and use it as a source of water.
Using water purifier and it converts to purity water and it useful to drink.
But what about our education and everything? We all
So the connection has lost. Your time's up. This is what the lack of practice depicting here. It's not about when the discussion is rely on the other performance too. Just because of you two, she unable to go with the next point. Or else, so many times she's grabbing your attention, but you're not ready. That's the collaboration when you're taking a decision of talking on something. Collaboration is required. Now you have come to the unit 4. There is only one chance with the unit 5. Let's see. Make a motion. Come next team. You have only 2 minutes time. The number. Hmm. You can read.
Imagine we woke up on Mars. No air, no water. How can we survive on Mars? You can choose the only five items to survive on Mars. What would you take? Good morning, everyone. My name is Gayatri. I'm Hashita. I'm Pramila. We are from CSE section. First, I have to answer your question. It is according to our imagination skills. We have to imagine what happens if we go to Mars and what we carry to
It's
survive.
not imagination, it is anticipation or a prediction. Hmm. Good, you have started well.
Thank you. First, a special spacesuit is very important because it provides us oxygen and it controls the temperature and it protects our skin from the harmful radiations, etc. At the same time, oxygen cylinders also is very important. It is very necessary equipment because on Mars there is no enough oxygen to inhale, which is very important to our human beings. Due to less oxygen levels, we can't live on Mars because oxygen cylinders also one of the major important need.
But for how many days? How many days you plan to survive there?
Only 2 or 3 days.
That you need to mention.
Not only oxygen cylinder, water also required there. Not water is not necessary that much. Uh, recycle system helps to reuse the water and to survive on Mars.
Yes,
Oh,
and
she has detected that water is existed on the Mars. Um,
Not necessary that
you have to. If it is question posed by some other person, what's your answer?
it is not. It is necessary to carry lots of water. It can it can be reused by recycle that by recycling system.
Okay. And also communication and navigation devices are also very important because if we go from Earth to Mars, and it is very important to return back Earth very safely and in a correct way. So the device helps us to reach Earth in a safe way and a correct way.
On an emergency conditions, it will help us to direct the people to save us. That is the point. Hmm.
Yes, when comes to food, lightweight food and nutritious food is enough to survive. Yes.
At the same time, less weight food, which is gives more energy. Because without food, we can't live on Earth. Also, how can we live on Earth without? How can we live Mars without food? Because energy resources food is very necessary when we survive on Mars. Finally, I conclude that surviving on Mars is not a typical challenge or a challenge. By using these five items, which are very necessary to survive on Mars, we can easily survive on Mars at least one day on one day. Thank you. Thank you.
Somewhat good, but you need to maintain the coherence between. And suddenly she has taken she's jumping into the other opinion, and that is not connected to her opinion. Coherence need to be understand. And in unit 5, we'll see. Again, I'll come and I'll take your evaluation. You have to prove in that.
Okay.
Come next batch, please. By the time they complete, you should get ready with your turn, right? Number. Yes.
In 4 minutes.
Hmm.
Q not no.
Only two? You can add. If it is two, you can add. One girl. Hmm. Your number, please. Hmm.
Q6.
Growing population, unexpected climate changes, and also many more challenges on Earth. What if we can move to other planets for survival? Just imagine we have landed on Mars and we are about to living. We are about to survive for 2 or 3 days, just like a trip. So, what are the important or the necessary things we can take with us for a survival? Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Vishwak.
Myself, Pawan Kumar.
Myself, Bhuvneshwari.
And Neha.
And I'm Manikanda.
I am P. Bhupati.
We are here to discuss about the 5 important survival things we can.
As you have 2 minutes time to conclude your discussion, you have wasted 1 minute time for your introduction. That depicting that you don't have a time management. Not only you are wasting others' time.
So, survival in Mars is not that easy, but we can survive by taking some important things. So, I guess taking like some protection shields and also some safety wear gadgets will help us to survive on Mars because we can't say what's the climate.
We don't require presentations here, just a good discussion. After your opinion, let the others speak, please.
The main reason we're going to Mars is because in Earth we have they become more air pollution and global warming. So we have to see other place for people to live. And so that we have to take some space suits and oxygen tank also. By space suit, we get the oxygen and also in space there are some harmful radiation which can affect our skin.
Yeah, not only spacesuits, we need require a medical kits. See, for example, we are going from Earth to the some place. Unexpectedly, we are getting something. So we have to carry that kind of things also.
Yeah, can you explain why we need to go on to the Mars?
See, here we have a lot of pollution and more population. We need some require space.
For better life insurance? Okay.
Along with these gadgets, we can also carry the water purifier. It can remove the dirt and the bacteria and the harmful chemicals from the water and make the unsafe water to safe to drink. And along with that water purifier, we can take the mapping devices. It shares our location and helps us to find routes.
Yes, that's all good. And we are also need food, more food because if you survey people to Mars, they to energy also use. So we are all to take plenty of food also.
So survival on Mars is not that easy, but also it's not that impossible. So we can make it possible by using these and also more other gadgets for survival. Thank you.
Shunali.
Thank you, ma'am.